The showroom is always full of gleaming cars. But not everyone wants an ageing family saloon that's been buffed to within an inch of its life.
Oh, I really like this. No, I do. I really like this.
The Maestro might look ordinary, but with just over 650 miles on the clock, this 23-year-old van is anything but.
The story behind it is the owner bought two back in the day. We've got the other one as well. Put the other one straight to work. Put with this one in the back of the barn, thinking when we wear that one out, we'll start this one. And never did. Stayed in the back of the barn. It's a new van. I know there's some, I mean, they never painted them, did they? So I know we've got some surface stuff. But I looked at it and thought, do you know what? I would steam clean everything off. I'd wax oil it from front to back and absolutely everywhere. You've got a van for 15, 20 years, haven't you? I always liked these. I liked these back in the day. They fitted in a lot of them a 2-litre Perkins, which was a right rowy, noisy engine. But it was quite a good engine. It was a real warm engine. It just sounded like it had some guts. It wasn't the fastest thing in the world, but it just sounded like it was an engine that was going to go on forever. And they did. When I was in my 20s, I looked after a fleet of Maestro diesels for a taxi firm. Just plain Jane, no frills, and we took them over 300,000. I think that the highest mileage one was about 400,000. It was still going as a taxi. Just kept going and going and going. I like genuine nice things, and it is a genuine nice thing.
And this one's in such good nick, Dave might even have a cheeky bid.
Whoever's on the roster, if it does struggle and it's around the £5,000 mark, you'll see it in my garage. I rate that van. The special little van, there we are, the Maestro van 2000. It's got a speedometer reading of about 600 and something miles. £5,000 we've got, at £5,000 bid, which could be an as-new van with very little work. At £5,250 Sam's bid, at £5,250, 5.5 internet bid at 55, 57.50, at 57.50. It's a cracking van, this. £6,000, 6,250, at 6,250, at 6,250 on the net, Sam. So you out, mate? At £6,250 bid, are we all done? Fair warning at 6,250. Sold. Got yourself a cracking van there.
A virtually untouched van from the 90s is a rare thing. This Maestro will soon be on the move to a new owner in the East Midlands.
Pretty cool, isn't it, really?
When it comes to buying a classic, you could argue that I now own an Austin Maestro van might not immediately win you bragging rights down at your local.
As far as I can see, it's probably one of the most original ones I've ever seen. 658 miles from new. There isn't any history to back it up, but the van speaks for itself.
But when you hear Sam Fretwell eulogise about British Leyland's much maligned load carrier, you might just stop and think that he's onto something.
I'll show you inside. The thing that kind of shocked me the most when I came to pick it up is that it's still got the paper Rover dealership overmats that it would have been provided with from the factory or from the dealership when it was sold.
Sam knows his motors. He runs a classic car business near Newark in North Nottinghamshire, and his affection for the Maestro runs deep.
It was from the age of maybe 5, 6. My dad was in the motor trade all of his life, and he fell on bad times when the economic crisis hit in the mid-90s. Lost nearly everything and basically had to rebuild from the ground up, and he started with going and buying an Austin Maestro van. The one that my dad had wasn't quite as nice as the one I just bought, but you know, just sitting in that van brings back loads of memories as a kid, being in the passenger seat, you know, going around various garages and getting cars fixed, picking cars up, dropping stuff off. First time on the ramp, not had a proper look at it yet, so yeah, we'll see if we bought a snotter or a nice car. So it's pretty amazing, really. There's still stickers on the steering column and on the bottom of the alternator as well. Paper stickers that, you know, if it was a car that had been used, they would have been long gone. The thing that's most remarkable is that you would expect the you know, anti-roll bar bushes and suspension arm bushes to be knackered, but they seem to be in pretty good nick. I'm dead happy. Find me another one. One that's done 600 miles from new, it's, yeah, irreplaceable, really.